What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's Ian K, where today I'm over at Little Caesars to check out a flavor of Caesar wings that doesn't appear to be too widely available, at least in my area anyway. That's right, you already know, it's the garlic parmesan Caesar wings, so stay tuned because they're up next.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Pizza.
Yes, sir, these definitely smell pretty cheesy with nice hints of garlic. Guys, feast your eyes on what I'm looking at here. The Caesar wings featuring garlic parmesan, a nice coating of goodness on the top of this one, guys. This is actually presenting pretty nicely. Let's break this one on down real quick. All right, so it looks like what I've got here is an 8-piece order of mixed drums and flats, guys. Oven roasted goodness tossed in a creamy garlic parmesan sauce. Very simple on this one, but still very, very aromatic, and they present pretty nicely, as I was saying earlier. A very nice combination of that garlic and parmesan goodness. It's really lighting up my car beautifully, and there definitely appears to be plenty of that garlic parmesan sauce all throughout these wings. And for dipping, just in case, guys, we're gonna go in on some of their butter garlic flavor here. I'm definitely gonna be adding a little bit more garlic to this one. But overall, a very nice presentation and very aromatic, I gotta say. So there you go, it's the garlic parmesan version of their oven roasted Caesar wings here at Little Caesars. Let's peep out this flavor. Yes, sir, a very lovely portion of that garlic parmesan goodness that's spread out all over these drums and flats, guys. I have to say, not bad in the aromatic and presentation department, but I gotta be real with you for a second. I'm really kind of surprised this is not available at every Little Caesars in my area. Just by casually looking around, I came across the one location that had these, and it happens to be the same one that actually had the early version of the cookie dough brownie featuring Twix that I reviewed not that long ago, which is probably jumping up on your screen here right now. But guys, when I saw this was available on the menu and it wasn't anywhere close to me, this was a few miles away, I definitely wanted to jump over and give this a shot. So let's do just that. Let me pick up one of these here and go for it. Very nice, fairly meaty on this, as you can see. A nice amount of that goodness. Let's give this a go, guys. My first time trying these, the garlic parmesan variant of the oven roasted Caesar wings here at Little Caesars. Let's peep this out. Okay. All right. Well, it's definitely more cheesy than anything else, and I guess given the aroma is more cheese to begin with there's not so much garlic that I'm really tasting on this, but very, very cheesy, like I said, guys. Fairly meaty on this wing as well. It's cooked all the way through very nicely here. And guys, personally for me, you gotta go for the bone-in wings. These are really the way to go. Very lovely situation on this. Let's go for another few more bites on this, and of course we're gonna be getting into that dip. Hang on. Okay, not bad. You know, this has already taken me back to the oven roasted Caesar wings that I did about 4 years ago, actually. I believe it was during the springtime when I did that. You're probably seeing that review jumping up on your screen here right now as well. Very lovely with that one, and I believe I did like a buffalo ranch or some type of ranch that I dipped into. But guys, this on its own, I have to admit, it's more of a subdued type of flavor. It's more cheesy, and that's fine, but you can really taste the oven roasted goodness of the wing pretty nicely on this one. I only wish there was a little bit more garlic up front, but I'm glad that I got that butter garlic flavor to go with just for that reason alone, just to be on the safe side. Let me just knock this one off real fast. They are tasty though. The oven roasted goodness is really good on this. Flavor is nice on their own. It's really good actually. All right, and because you can never have too much garlic, and in this case I wish I had more garlic anyway, I'm glad that I picked up some of this butter garlic flavor to go with over here, guys. So I am excited to dip into this. Of course, it's gonna add some of that margarine goodness, the butter goodness that it has here, and it's gonna be very, very nice, I think, overall. This is already looking very thick. Let me grab one of these here. Wow, this is gonna be a little difficult here. Let me try and keep the focus for you. There we go. All right, let's go into this action. You can't really fade the fact that garlic is very much needed with this. And honestly, my experience so far is good. Again, I wish it was just a little bit better on its own. I think this is gonna enhance it. Let's do it. Oh. Crazy strong garlic now. Oh man, this is the way to go. The cheesy action, along with the buttery flavor, and then the garlic is very rich, very strong. Wow. Let's just keep going in on this. Very, very nice, guys. Hopefully that focus is staying there for you. This is really good. Oh, wow. That Parmesan is coming to life big time. Why they didn't just douse some of this along with it? Wow. That is very strong. Guys, I'm enjoying this right now. All right, let me go for a flat because I want to see if I can try and take it down in one bite. Hopefully I can. Here we go. This is a nice one here. I've got the edge. There we go. Guys, crazy flavorful on this one. This is the dipping sauce of choice to go with this. The Parmesan is amazing. If you've got this flavor in your local area, drop some comments down below. Let me know if you've actually seen these in your area. This is the flavor to go with. And if you've had them, do you actually dip it in the butter garlic flavor? Because this is a banging situation. Let's go for this whole one. Let's give it a shot. Wow, the flavor is crazy on this, guys. That's great. Banging situation. Banging. As I'm almost losing the wing. All right, so let's go for one more bite of this, guys, because I'm thoroughly enjoying myself with this. I have to say the flavor is really off the chart in the Parmesan department. I only wish on its own it had a little bit more like garlic flavor naturally, but the fact that you can pair it up with that butter garlic action is a lovely situation in general. It's just unfortunate you have to buy the side to really bring out the garlic that this is supposed to have anyway, but still very tasty. We're gonna go for one more bite. We'll wrap the review up with the rating coming up next, which we're gonna do right now. So let me just go for this dip for you real fast here, guys. And we will definitely light this up. This is a very lovely situation. Let me try and take most of this down in one bite. Here we go. A little difficult, but tasty. Well, here's another quick look at one of the flats, guys. And honestly, very, very tasty on this one. Like I said all throughout the review, I do wish these wings had a little bit more meat on them, but what you're getting here is very flavorful. It's fairly satisfying considering the 8-piece order. And at the same time, again, I wish the garlic just stood out just a little bit more on its own, but it's really great that you can add that butter garlic action to go with it, because that's what really brings this one out. Very tasty overall, though. Really is.
Pizza.
All right, so based upon my experience with these today, I'm gonna have to give the garlic Parmesan variant of the oven roasted Caesar wings here at Little Caesars just an okay 7.9 out of 10. And I'm not gonna go much higher than that because, guys, like I said all throughout the review, the garlic itself is not very strong on this one. Initially, I thought it was in the beginning, but it's more of a Parmesan showcase on top of the oven roasted wings. Now that's fine, but considering the flavor of this is garlic Parmesan, you want a little bit more of that. Again, the flavor of the butter garlic is coming through very nicely once you dip it into that goodness. But guys, on its own, like I said, it needs to be just a little bit more pungent. And at $8.99 now for 8 of them, I think the last time I did this, it was like $5.99 for the regular side. Inflation is crazy right now. At $9 for this, I don't think it's worth that. But at the same time, super fun to check out. And something I would recommend trying at least once. All right, so like I mentioned earlier in this review, do you guys actually have this flavor available? I mean, if you had this one in the past, drop some comments down below and let me know your thoughts on this particular one. And overall, how do you think the presentation of these was in my review today? Did you like what you saw? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for that next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Yes, sir. Butter garlic flavor all day long with this one or anything else you put it on over here at Little Caesars. That stuff is magic. It really is. All right, everyone. Until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks for checking out another one of my reviews. But just in case you didn't see the one before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.